It would seem many are describing 2016 as the best year ever, pairing captions about that era with images that look like utopia. It comes down to many in Gen Z romanticizing 2016 as the year that was truly the last good one, as that was likely when they were in middle school and perhaps had less responsibilities, compared to now as the oldest Gen Z is pushing 30. What's interesting is that during the mid-2010s, it was considered by some as the worst year ever, as it was the year Harambe died, and many relate it specifically to that event. It also turns out there's been research into how time affects people's perceptions of what was good and bad in their lives. This YouGov survey found that Gen Z believes the 2010s were the best years for music, whilst millennials found the 1990s to be the best. As a result, it makes sense as to why so many Zoomers are claiming 2016 to be the best year ever, and millennials created so many only 90s kids remember accounts back in the day, because both groups believe those eras to be the best, coinciding with their tastes in music peaking. There are plenty of memes that reference the fact that nostalgia can truly have a blinding effect on the perception of time. You might have seen the guy on the computer being upset thinking of the past, or Wojak's depressed but thinking times used to be better, when in reality it's just exactly the same, or of course the bro wake up trend. Humans are really good at creating narratives in their brains and misremembering old times, constructing stories with rose-tinted glasses. Chances are people were just as worried, confused, and unsure about things in 2016 as they are now. It's true that the world has gone to shit somewhat, especially in the past 5 years, with inflation rising and the housing market well and truly out of reach, but you gotta remember that things weren't all peaches and cream 10 years ago either. The economy was still recovering from the global financial crisis, and people were still struggling to get jobs and had less buying power than prior generations. It's just that since 2020, everything has rocketed into turbo bad mode, and comparatively speaking, it's far worse now for young people than ever before. In short, the idea that 2016 was the best year ever stems from nostalgia of that time, with the internet's biggest demographic, Gen Z, likely pushing the narrative. But it's also worth noting that it is considered by some as one of the worst years of all time, as generations reminisce about their favourite eras when they were younger. What meme would you guys like me to give a lesson in next? Let me know in the comments below.
And remember, like and subscribe! Or else.